Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hazira binti Khair Azaha. My matrix number is 2020986431 and I am from AT2223B.
For AGA402 Nursery project, I chose to grow coriander. This is my very first time growing something. As someone who is not from diploma in planting nursery management, I learned so much things from this project. Today, I will show you how I will grow the coriander. Let's get started.
Coriander is an annual herb in the family Apiaceae. It is also known as Chinese parsley, dhania or cilantro. All parts of the plant are edible, but the fresh leaves and the dried seeds are the parts most traditionally used in cooking.
This is the preparation of the seed germination. We have a bowl, 2 packets of coriander seed from the Sejati brand, and a cup of water. First of all, before sowing, the seeds need to be soaked in water for overnight. Soaking the seeds overnight helps to break down the seed's dormancy, which then allows it to germinate faster. According to the package, the seed can germinate between 7 to 10 days. The seeds were put into the bowl and mix them with a cup of water. Let it soak for overnight. Gardener's trowel, polybags, soil, water, and seeds are the material needed for planting. The type of container that I chose for this project is polybag. Polybags are cheap, light and flexible. This polybag sizing is 9 x 9 x 0.112 mm. This polybag must have a bottom holes to promote good drainage and encourage air pruning. The polybags were arranged in 10. For soil, I used the Trio GrowMate Easy Mix 3-in-1 soil that I bought from Mr. DIY. GrowMate Easy Mix is a ready-to-use natural soil blend for flowers, shrubs, vegetables, and herbs. It is also suitable to use in containerized or potted plants as well as bedded plants. The ingredients of this soil listed as peat moss, compost, and fertilizer. Later, I put the soils in all of the 10 polybags. Following that, I sprinkled all the seeds to all of the polybags and covered all the seeds with a tin of soil. Next, I watered the seeds. Now, let's wait for the seeds to germinate, shall we? After 2 weeks, I noticed that my seeds aren't growing up well. As I mentioned before, I planted all the seeds in 10 different polybags, but only 1 or 2 seedlings can be seen in a polybag. Some of the seedlings have long stem, thin and pale, not to mention most of them fall over the soil. Also, my seedlings taking so long to grow. After I did some research, I finally found the answer. Leggy seedlings is the right term for my case. The most common cause of legginess is an insufficient or uneven access to light. When the light source is too dim or distant, seedlings grow quickly in height to get closer to that light. As the seedling gains height, it sacrifices in growth and strength, resulting in thin, pale, fragile, stretched out stems. That's it. Bye. So I decided to grow another polybags of coriander. The seeds were obtained from my mom's kitchen. I soaked the seed overnight, and the next day I break the seed into parts to allow them to germinate faster. This time, I used common black soil. As I learned from my previous mistakes, I placed the polybags in semi-shaded area to give the seedlings sufficient amount of sunlight. After 2 weeks, I can see a few of green sprouts pushing through the soil. However, some of the seeds chose not to germinate. Day by day, more and more sprouts begin to grow. As they get enough amount of sunlight, they become green and grew vigorously. I watered them thoroughly every day to keep them moist. To watch them grow, let me tell you the amazing facts of coriander. Coriander is a wonderful source of dietary fiber, manganese, iron, and magnesium. Coriander also rich in vitamin C and K.
This will be in the video, okay?
Coriander contains protein, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, thiamine, niacin, and also keratin. Coriander is a very good herb in promoting the nervous system and stimulating the memory. Seeds and leaves of coriander are used to tackle stomach upset, loss of appetite, hernia, diarrhea, and intestinal gas.
That concludes my presentation for now. Thank you for listening.